Speaking of ugly people, the USA Today newspaper did a survey last week in this country. 1 out of 3 Americans are ugly. That's a little high, isn't it? 1 out of 3, so look to your left. And look to your right. If they're both good looking.
Well, I care about our soldiers, our men and women in uniform, as well as our civilian force. And suicide awareness and prevention is an important topic. And I experienced it in my own personal family. It's dear to me. I know it. I know the pain and the results of a suicide. And I want to try to prevent and bring awareness to suicide here at Fort Hill.
Where you from? Brooklyn. Nice. Your family had money. I grew up on the Bronx, so it was a little different. In the corner of crack and manslaughter.
When you're talking about training for suicide prevention, we are always looking to do something that's outside the box. Bernie is something that's new, innovative, and it's a way to talk about a subject that is very difficult and taboo to talk about. And he does it in a way that kind of releases people's defenses and guards about it. He gets them to relax. And then he has a very powerful message.
And man, flying ain't what it used to be, man. They don't even feed you anymore. Isn't that ridiculous? They hand you peanuts every 2 hours like you're an elephant. I got out of this thing in March. Give me a sandwich for crying out loud. Everybody takes your shoes off on a long flight. You ever notice that? There should be a law against that right there. It's a box you can't breathe as it is. I took my shoes off in Vegas, went to put them on, we landed in Killeen. They didn't fit. Your body expands in midair. Had I known that, I would have took my pants off.
Well, I've been a comedian for 24 years, and I lost my little brother years ago. He was 19 years old. He was drinking alcohol and smoking pot and experimenting with drugs. And at 19 years old, he didn't ask for help. He was being a little promiscuous and excessive with his partying, and he got depressed, and instead of asking a chaplain or a counselor for help, my brother shot himself. Suicide is not a good option. It leaves pain and turmoil to the family members left behind and guilt. There is help for you. There are chaplains. There is suicide prevention employees in place. There is an ASAP staff that is very skilled, and you can turn any challenge around. You can heal any pain if you're willing to walk in and share those secrets with someone else.
I'll tell you when you're definitely drinking too much, when your alarm clock turns into just a suggestion. My alarm clock never worked for me. You want to know why? The snooze button. Why did they invent the snooze button? An alarm clock's supposed to wake you up. The snooze button's like, bro, you need 15? I'm your boy!